Hey guys! Welcome to Chapter 1, Lesson 4. Today we're going to be talking about ordering numbers. You can use a place value chart to put numbers in order. That's going to be the strategy that we use today, is that place value chart. Sometimes we talk about number lines, but they're not always convenient. But that place value chart sure comes in handy. So let's use that today and let's get started. All right, let's look at example 1 here. Today, we need to compare populations of 3 cities and order them from greatest to least. Okay, so first, let's write the populations on the place value chart. So Lowell has a population of 103,299. Cambridge has a population of 101,365. And Boston has a population of 590,763. Okay, so from greatest, we want our biggest number up there. So we can obviously see Boston is the biggest one. All right, so we're supposed to start with the greatest place value, position, and compare. So if I'm looking at the 100,000 place value, we have 2 1s and a 5. And we know that 5 is larger than 1, right? So we need to compare the digits in the next place. So continue to compare until the digits are different. So anyways, we know the greatest is 590,763. If we look at the 10,000s, we notice they're both zeros. So I need to go to the next place, which is the 1,000s. When we're in the 1,000s place, we know that 3 is greater than 1. So we're just looking at these 2 guys there, because we already know that 590,000 is the greatest. So I just crossed off until we compare all the digits. So therefore, 590,763 is the biggest. Then it is 103,299. And then it is 101,365 is the least of this set. Order the numbers on the cards from least to greatest. So first we need to line up our numbers. This is always first thing. So we have 245,032, 254,000, and don't say and, 254,002, and then 245,023. Start with the greatest place value position. So 100,000s, look at that, all 2s. Each number has a 2 in the 100,000s place. So we're going to compare the digit in the 10,000s place. The greatest number is, so we have 2 4s and a 5. So the greatest number is 5. So therefore, we're ordering from least to greatest. So that means that's going to be the biggest one. 254,002. So I'm going to cross it off because we know it's the biggest. Then we have these 2 left to compare. So let's compare the thousands place. Both have 5. Both have a 5 in the thousands place and a 0 in the hundreds place. Wow, Jiminy, we have to go all the way down to the tens place to compare these 2. So in the second greatest number is, so if we're looking here, it's going to be the 3 is bigger. So it's going to be 245,032. And lastly, 245,023. Now, I put commas in there and I need to remind myself, don't put commas because then it looks like this is one humongous number, right? So we need to do semicolons to show that we're separating the number. So the second greatest number is the 3. There we go. All right. We ordered them from least to greatest. Guided practice. Place the numbers in the place value chart in order from greatest to least. Okay, so greatest. let's compare. So if we look at the 10,000s place, we notice that 6 is the greatest digit. So we're going to put 63,340. Cross it off so I don't look at it again. Then if I go to the thousands place, I've got 2, 0, and 6. Now look at, we can fix the rest of these guys here because they're all different. So the next biggest is 56,028. Cross off. 52,000 is going to come next. 482. Cross off. And then 50,023. Now please remember, I know a lot of you could look at these numbers and boom, I know exactly which one they are. But this is just such a good tip to make sure you didn't look at something too quickly. It helps slow your brain down, helps you to think step by step and not just zoom by it and say, oh, it must be right. So please, please, please use this strategy. It's an excellent strategy to make sure that you are getting them from greatest to least or least to greatest. All right, now we're on our homework page. So if you're saying, Mrs. Hamer, I got it, we'll see you later. Thanks for practicing our ordering numbers. And if you'd like to stick around for a couple more problems, then let's get started. So when we read the directions, order the numbers from greatest to least. And look down here, you guys. Order the numbers from least to greatest. That's why I tell you, you need to circle it so your brain can rethink, what am I doing here? What am I supposed to do? So first we need, I'm not going to do all of these. I'm going to pick a couple. So let's do this guy. This guy looks kind of challenging. So let's line them up first. 642,063. 642,036 and 642,306. Okay, so here we go. 600, all the same. 40, all the same. 2, all the same. So all our thousands, all the same. Okay, so let's look at the hundreds place. We notice that this 3, the other 2 are zeros, but the 3 is bigger, and we're ordering from greatest to least, so that's going to be our first one we write down. 642,306. Semicolon to say, hey, we're showing you a different number. Okay, let's look at the next. Let's cross that off so we know we did that. Okay, our next greatest number is the 6. So 642,063. And lastly, I hope I can fit it, 642,036. Semicolon. Oh, sorry, my handwriting is so terrible. All right, I'll try to do better. Next one. Okay, I'm going to do number 6. So we have 357,925, 329,053, 356,035. Okay, here we go. 300, same. Let's look at the 10,000s. Whoops. Okay, and we're going from least to greatest, so we've got 2 5s and a 2, so that's going to be our least number. 329,053. Cross her off. Okay, now we're comparing the last two. Let's look at the thousands place. We've got a 7 and a 6. We're going from least to greatest, so the 6 is least. So I'm going to make my semicolon. 356,035. And lastly, the greatest number, 357,925. So, question is, do you have to line up the numbers? Absolutely. Yes, you have to do it to practice this strategy that I'm teaching you. The United States soccer team has 572,112 fans. So United States, boom. Great Britain's team has 612,006 fans. And Brazil's team has 901,808 fans. Write the countries in order from greatest to least number of soccer fans. Now this is obvious. I've got a 900,000, a 600,000, a 500,000. So Mrs. Hammer, I don't want to write them down. No, but you need to, because that's the strategy we're following for this we're practicing this time. So here we go. 572,112, 612,006, and 901,808 fans. And then we're look at it. We better double check. I'm going from greatest to least. Write the countries. Doesn't say write the numbers, says write the countries. So if we're comparing the 100,000s, we notice that 9's the greatest. And that's where we're going from, greatest to least. So 900,000 would be Brazil. So I'm going to write 1, Brazil. Okay, and our number 2. So I'm comparing 5 and 6 now. So 6 is the next greatest. So that's going to be Great Britain. And third would be then the United States. That doesn't surprise me because I know soccer is a huge deal in other countries, and in the United States we kind of go for football a little more, or baseball, I suppose. All right, anyways, here's the next problem, number 8. There are 943,025 sports tickets available. So these are the available ones. There are 832,502 movie tickets. Oh, so we should be doing sports. This is for movie. And there are 415,935 theater tickets available. List the number of tickets. So this one we're listing numbers in order from least to greatest. Okay, so let's line them up. Where am I going to line them up? I'm going to line them up over here. So we have 943,025, 832,502, and 415,935. Okay, so let's compare them from least to greatest. So let's look at the 100,000s. Look like we're just going to be able to do that again. Least would be 415,935. Least. Then I'm going to do my semicolon. Okay, then we're going to have 832,502, semicolon. And lastly, 943,025. So this was sports, this was movie, and this was theater. Very neat. Okay, brain builders, identify structure, write 4 numbers that each have 6 digits. Okay, so I need 4 numbers that each have 6 digits. Order the numbers from least to greatest. So this one's not too bad, right? I suppose I could make it a little tricky for myself. So let's do 253,786, 253,986, 254, oops, I don't need a semicolon yet, 54,176, and 254,276. There's four of them. They're all 6 digits, and they're ordered from least to greatest. All right, test practice. Table shows the populations of the cities where Alex and Brent live. Marcia lives in a city, Marcia lives in a city that has more people than Alex's city. Okay, so she's greater than Alex and fewer people than Brent. Which could be the number of people who live in Marcia's city? So it's got to be greater than 404,048 and less than 412,888. So 413 would be above here. So it's not that one. 404,132 would be between. 412,900, that'd be up here. 901, not that one. And 403,997 would go down here. So this is the only one that would be between the two. And we circled it already. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for practicing ordering numbers through the 100,000s. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll talk to you later. Bye.